Hey friends, I was going to tell you about my boat. I bought a 16-foot long, 48-inch wide Bass Tracker Grizzly about a year ago. I got it used. It's a 2017, so I get it for less than half price of what it goes for new. And I got it from a guy who took very good care of it, a lot better care than I take care of it. But anyway, I bought that Bass Tracker Grizzly because it seems like it's a little more heavy duty. The thickness of the aluminum in it is thicker. It's all welded, and I think it can take a beating. At least it has so far. But I like to catfish, and it wasn't set up very well for that. So let me tell you, or let me show you what I've done to it here real quick. And I made some upgrades and changed some things, and a lot I've left the same. But I kind of like the boat, and it's taken a beating. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so here's my boat. It's got a 40 horse Mercury on it, which is good. It works fine. It'll get me if I'm just fishing alone and the weather's not real bad, like high winds. I can hit almost 30 miles an hour, like 29.5 or something. If I load it down with people, I can get 26, 27, 28, depending. One of the big changes I made, see them rod holders? That is steel gas pipe, 3/4 inch. And those are Smackdown rod holders on top. And what I'm talking about, these Smackdowns are nice. They're hefty, hefty, hefty. And you can put the rod in them several different ways. You know, you can get them more upright, more flat for crappie fishing. You can put them sideways. But basically, just so you see this is a pipe plug. It's got, and I tap this down there. So this is screwed into the pipe plug. Put a lock washer on here and put a lock nut. They are not turning for anything. And I didn't go get the left hand and right hand threads. I just got standard old right hand threads, make it easier. But what I did, I was a little worried about down here. I didn't know how well that would support them. So I put a block of 5/4 treated decking wood underneath here, big as I could fit it in. And these are screwed into that block of wood, which gives the thing much more support. Use them for dragging baits. They work great. Now, if you notice, they're pretty tall. There's a reason for that. And they're bent in. See that? There's a reason for that. They're tall because I don't like bending over. My back hurts. They're bent in so that I can reach them from standing up right here and reach over and get them. And that works. It's just much, much more convenient. And I'm pretty happy with them. So this boat did come with a bimini top. The bimini top is okay. The problem is with these, if you're fishing where the sun is at an angle, it's lower, the sun's coming underneath the bimini top. If you're fishing with the sun straight up, you know, like 11 o'clock to 1 or 2, you're good. So typically I don't use it. If my wife's with me, we'll pop it up for her and try to put her in the shade, but truthfully, I just don't use it. Not a big deal. Over here, what I've added is some place to mount my phone. I've lost phones in the water and it gets expensive, so need one of those. I've added a phone charger so I can charge my phone, batteries for cameras, things like that. It came with this Humminbird fish finder, and it's okay. The beauty of the Humminbird, it kind of shows you the full depth of water. So if you're fishing in 30 foot of water, it shows you from 0 to 30 foot. That's the nice thing about it. I put a Garmin Striker 4 up front with a trolling motor, which gives you better clarity, but it only shows the bottom 5, 7, 8 feet, and it doesn't show you what's above that. So They both have their advantages. Other than that, standard boat. Live well, not great big. Here's some planer boards that I made. I've been experimenting with, they work well. I used the wife's old butcher board. She's gonna throw it away. I got a hold of that and it works perfect for this situation. I just set it up here and cut my bait. It's handy. And it washes off. They live well. A little dirty in there now. I need to flush it out, but not great big, but you can put a 10-pound fish in there, maybe 2 of them. Much more than that, you can't, but I do keep my bait in there, live bait. Okay. You notice these things sticking up, right? This boat came with these rod holders mounted on this VersaTrack right here. Bass Trackers come with a VersaTrack, which is very, very handy. It's very strong, and I love it. I'm gonna tell you, that might be the best part of the boat. But basically, you take a carriage bolt, stick it in here, slide it down. I'll just show you. And you can slide this stuff anywhere you want, okay? Or take it off and then tighten them back up. So basically, I took these fishing pole holders. They were mounted in this slide, which is not good because then the butts of the poles hit everything. Plus, I have to bend over, and I can't do that. So I try to make everything convenient. I mounted them on this 5/4 decking board. It's treated. And I mounted them higher. Look a little odd, but they work fine. Now these are cheap rod holders. They're not Scotty brand. If you want a good one, get a Scotty. And they aren't all that much more money, but they work fine. I can lock my pole down, which is important. I don't like losing fishing poles. And they work. But if I'm anchored or if I'm pushed up on the bank of a river or something, this is the way to go. You just need rod holders, and quite a few of them if you're having somebody fish with you. And this is an easy way to do this. This was nothing to do. And I keep wing nuts down here so I can slide them around and move them. So if I want to throw a cast net over on this side, I can slide this out of the way pretty easily. Not a problem. Hey, we're gonna take a break a second. There's a like button down underneath you. Do me a favor, go smack that like button like it's your boss telling you you can't go fishing on Saturday and he's making you work overtime. Just hit it hard, okay? While you're at it, hit subscribe. I'm behind on subscribers, but I appreciate you watching. Even if you don't hit them, it's okay. Leave me a comment. If you see an upgrade that I haven't talked about that's cool, I want to know. Actually, I really do want to know. Or if you see something do different, I'm very teachable. I'm not all that proud, so leave me a comment. It's cool. Even if you don't like it, it's cool too. Leave a comment. Actually, the comment helps. Don't tell anybody. Let's get back to the video, shall we? Quit the yakking. Let me show you another thing. Storage. Storage on this boat isn't all that hot. There's a battery compartment. This storage compartment is about that wide and it goes up to the front of the boat. That's it. That is it for storage. Now what I would like to do someday, and I'm not sure if I can because I don't know what's underneath these seats. There's a big empty space or it might be full of foam. I don't know. But I wouldn't mind putting a door in here and get me some more storage. That's the one thing that's lacking on this boat is storage. Let me show you up here. It says Minn Kota Edge, right? Well, it was a Minn Kota Edge. And the mechanical part still is a Minn Kota Edge. Look at this. AutoBoat Smart Head. What this is a head that's a motorized head It's GPS driven, that you take the head of your trolling motor off and you put this on, you wire it in here, you make some adaptations down here. The motor's right here. And it's made to make your Minn Kota, your cheap Minn Kota, which is a lot of them because they're put on all bass trackers, into a GPS head. So now I can go on my phone, or I got a remote that hangs around my neck, and that is the way to do it. So I can have that remote hanging around my neck, or use my phone and set a path. I can set, you can put this in a direction and just hit go, and it'll keep following that. If the wind blows you off course, it takes you back on course. You can anchor with it. I can just sit back here in the back and go left or right. It Bluetooths over to either phone or this remote. Very nice addition. Most of these setups, if you go buy new, are 2,000 and up, easily. 2,200 for the cheapies. And I'm not sure they'll do what this one will do. But anyway, this here head was $850, I believe. And I waited 6 months to get it because they're made in Brazil and they had a severe shortage of parts, chips and so forth. So they got behind schedule on making them, but I waited and I enjoy it and I love it. If you want one, the only place you can get them from is Tiny Boat Nation. And they are a distributor here in the US for them. If you look at the reviews, they're very, very good. And if I give it a review, I'll give it all fives, I guarantee you. I've used it 10, 15 times and love it. I really do. I don't know how I got along without it, to be honest with you, because I used to have the Minn Kota with the foot pedal, and what a pain. It's not the foot pedal, it's just when the wind that we have here blows you off course and you're not looking forward, pretty soon you're way off course, or you're backing over lines, or you're doing all kinds of stuff. So that is the way to go. Well, that's basically it for the boat. The one thing I got to be careful of is keeping the floor of this thing clear, you know, and not tripping over things and clearing spaces. And that's why more storage would really be nice. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pole holders on here. I use them all. You got to try to keep your stuff out of the way because it's a tight area. I would love to get a bigger one, but my second car, other than my truck, is a Honda CR-V, and the maximum pulling weight on this is right here where this boat is 1,700 pounds, something like. You have to look it up. But anyway, it's got my car maxed out, so I put a hitch on the Honda, and if we're going out camping or something, I pull the camper with my truck, but the Honda's got to pull this. Now, it'll pull it down the road very, very easily, but I don't know that it would with a bigger boat. If you're fishing multiple people all the time, I probably recommend the longer, wider boat, you know, 54-inch boat, because this one will, because it's 4 foot wide, it does get a little rocky, and the little kids get a little spooky until they get their sea legs, and they're better. But it can rock a little bit, but as you go up, the money goes up, just like everything else. And that is my boat, and I really do like it. And I do fish a lot by myself, and it's the perfect size for myself, actually. Well, that's it. That's the boat. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go see if I can catch some crappie. It's springtime, and the crappie are starting to run, and I need some bait. We'll see you out there, I hope. Come talk to me if you see me. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.